Welcome back to Sexified.
This whole
Fallout.
world's gonna change when the Ranger veterans get here. As soon as we see the black armor, we can all breathe easier.
Okay. Look, we're back here. This is nasty. I'm Rook. We're back near McCarran, and we're going to go talk with Lieutenant Boyd about the Anderson situation and the Corporal White thingy. But
smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were messing with.
I just came across this guy, and we're going to talk with him.
If it's bad news, you can take it up with the Colonel. If it's good news, it better involve some dead fiends.
What do you know about the fiends?
Pack of drugged-out killers. They're addicted to every stim, every pill, every psychoactive enema on this fucked-up Earth. I've got 3 fiends I want dead, and I don't give a goddamn how it gets done. That sound like something that interests you?
Indeed it does.
Good. That's damn good. I figure it's about time we got lucky out here, so maybe you can snuff one of these maniacs. First one calls herself Violet. God knows why. The name is the prettiest thing about her. Spends most of her time with a pack of vicious dogs. Then there's Driver Nephi. He's fast and he's brutal. Killed about a dozen of my men with a goddamn driver iron. Hence his name. And finally, Cook. Rapist, pyromaniac, and damn good chef if you believe the fiends we've captured. Probably the craziest of the lot. I'm not gonna feed you any bullshit. These aren't your common Vegas trash. They've all killed good NCR men, and plenty of mercs too. You go after them, any of them, you're in for a hell of a fight. So, which one is it gonna be?
Well, I already killed Violet and took her dog's brain, so, here, let's just claim a bounty. Well, let's say Violet.
Violet it is. Wish I could give you more advice on how to bring her down, but we know less about her than the other two. Just watch out for the dogs. She raises them herself. Might as well be their mother and never leave her side.
Yeah, I return to, and collect the bounty, right. So, like, I can handle the dogs.
Good question. Fiend territory is southeast of here, but they range all over the area. None of them stays in any one place for long.
Alright, got it.
One more thing. If you want the full reward, you need to bring me a recognizable head. My superiors need proof they're gone. That means no headshots, no decapitations till after they're dead, and no damage to the face. If you want to be safe, aim for the chest. You bring me a head that looks like a rotten tomato, people will be doubting, and I won't be authorized to pay the entire bounty. Good luck to you, and don't get careless.
Alright, well, I don't know if I headshotted Violet, but here, let's claim the bounty.
That right. You killed one of the psychopaths on my shit list. Let me see the scumbag's head. God damn it. That's Violet, all right. You've made me one happy son of a bitch, you know that?
Okay.
Here, this is the bounty I put on her head. It's yours. Think you can take down another one of these scumbags? Up to you. But I can trust you to do the job, and I'd hate to see you walk away.
Actually, I have another head here.
You killed another one. Let me have a look at the head. Well. Driver Nephi. Nothing to say, you son of a bitch. No tips on my golf swing. Lost a lot of good men to this psychopath. Morale's gonna be better now that he's gone. Here's the bounty I promised. I guess we can send first Recon down to Camp Forlorn Hope. They need all the help they can get there. That's 2 psychopaths dead. If you can bring down the third, there's a bonus in it for you.
Alright, I'll go after Cook.
One thing I should tell you about Cook. Piece of shit is pure animal. He raped one of my snipers, and that makes this personal. Also, he's got a flamethrower, and he's damn good with it. From what I hear, he either rapes or burns every living thing he gets his hands on. Only one man's gotten close to killing him, and that's Little Buster. So he says, anyway. Maybe it's bullshit, but I'd still ask him about it.
Who's this Little Buster?
Bounty hunter. Talks big. But he's still alive, so he can't be completely full of shit. I think he's out in the yard, waiting to claim a couple bounties.
Anything else?
You've gone after the fiends before. I don't have to tell you to keep alert. Good luck.
Alright, well, good deal.
Right.
Well, that is very cool, and we're idolized now by the NCR. That's also good, right? I guess. Okay. So now, what are we raising? Like everything to 90, I guess. All right, and then I want to get my science all the way up, and my repair goes there, and let's start bringing speech up a little bit more, I guess. All right. What else, man? Everything's just gonna go to max. And this now, intense training. You know what? I'm gonna do one. Yeah, we're gonna raise one of our specials up. I want my perception up higher, and I want agility up higher too. All right, but yeah, we'll start with perception. Good. Okay.
Heads? You're going after heads.
Well,
Actual human heads.
I was
I hope
carrying.
that's something you're planning to carry yourself.
Yeah, well, I had been carrying around 2 of them for a long time. Apparently, I forgot about Neffy. But who's shooting over there?
Dream of a hot
Okay, well, they're doing target practice or something here. I don't know, but we're gonna go in here. We're gonna talk to this Lieutenant Boyd like we planned to do. I'm glad we talked to that Major guy, because yeah, it's not like I needed the caps or anything, but unfinished business, I guess. And yeah, I didn't realize I killed those guys and didn't destroy their heads, which was good, right? So we got the full bounty. Boyd.
You got something to say, or
Yeah.
do you always look like that?
Don't give me your crap.
You're back.
Right. Your front. I have an update on Corporal White.
Don't tell me. He married the hooker.
Not exactly. He was killed by a man named Anderson. He caught stealing water from the NCR.
Anderson. I've heard of him, if it's the same guy. Water nerd from the Followers of the Apocalypse. Used to handle some of the operations for OSI. I don't know what to think about the Followers. The things they do. Hard to say if they're helping or hurting sometimes, especially in Freeside. I'll have to send some people out there to make sure we don't lose any more water. That stuff's like gold out here. But you, I owe you for this. You saved me a lot of work. And I'm sure Corporal White's family will be grateful to at least get some closure. The MPs keep a bunch of junk around that's confiscated off of people who decide to screw with us. I haven't really sorted through it, but go ahead and see if there's anything you can use in there. We keep it in a trunk across the hall, by the prison cells.
Oh, cool. All right, so, right, never mind then. Okay, well, let's go see what we can take out of it. She said across the hall where the prisoners are...
Go on through, soldier.
Oh, okay. No, that's the Mojave Wasteland. Is it where they were doing the... Oh, no, it was by the interrogation place, right? Yeah, let's turn on our light. And yes. So we can run over here and pick up confiscated. I think as I was bumbling around previously...
We won't go quietly.
Oh,
the
okay.
Legion can count on that.
Yeah, I think I found this confiscated trunk in here. Yes, here we go. And we can use the key now instead of unlocking it. And then... Yeah, okay. Well, look at this. It's good stuff. All right, great. Take it all. And... See, yeah, now these guys, they love me. And it's going to be a pity that I'm going to turn on them all. But, that can wait. Right now, I want to go find Cook. And we need to go to Vault 3. And we need to blow up the freaking train. I think I'll take care of all of the things I can
You
do
get
that...
homesick when you go into an NCR held location? I sure do.
No, I actually don't at all. But it's fine. Let's look at our quests here. We've got the 3-card bounty. That's what we want to do right now. This other one, this put a spell on you thing, that's bugging me so much. But let's just show this location. And okay, so Cook is just outside the camp. All right, well, let's just go outside the camp then. Unless there's somebody else I need to talk to here. Who else do I need to talk to here? It's not the major guy, is it again? Well, you. Little Buster.
Let me guess. You got work for me, right? Well, you're too late. I just quit the bounty trade. As soon as I pick up some caps that Daughtry owes me, I'm out of this scrapyard.
Yeah, he told me to ask you about Cook.
The rapist with the flamethrower? Yeah, that's a combination I stay the fuck away from. I was stalking him for a while. I'm real good at that. Watching people from where they can't see me, you know? Only one thing I learned about that asshole. Keeps a bunch of Brahmins. Most of them he roasts whenever he feels like it. But there's one. Must be his pet or some shit. Doesn't let anybody near that Brahmin. Somebody puts a bullet in her, I bet that'd piss him off good. Might make him careless, too.
So are you supposed to be famous or something?
Well, shit. Feel free to stick a knife in the old ego. Thought I made a name for myself around here. Guess that's as good a reason as any to quit this stinking trade. No glory. No easy money, no women, and no glory. Shit. I'd settle just for the women.
Yeah, you sound like you're more obsessed about the glory thing. And why does Daughtry owe you caps?
Because I killed a couple of marks for him, that's why. You ever hear of Jackson? Or Night Terror?
I take it they were fiends?
Damn right they were. And they were good, too. Till I popped a couple shells in their assholes. Bam. Dead. Finished. Over. See, somebody gives me a job, I do it. Maybe I complain a little here and there, but my shit gets done.
Yeah, asshole shots don't sound fatal, but whatever. And how long have you been a bounty hunter?
Oh, shit, I don't know. Gotta be at least a month. Longer than I last at most jobs.
You've worked a lot of different trades?
Oh, yeah. A lot. Like before I was a bounty hunter, I worked as a caravan guard. You'd think that was a cakewalk, right? Wrong. Crazy bastards expected me to wake up at dawn. Forget it. It's about 2 hours after this guy hits the sack. And I need at least 10, 12 hours of sleep to do my job. Price of excellence.
Okay, I never sleep. But, yeah, I've been known to hunt a few bounties myself.
Well, hey, the field's wide open now that I'm gone. Probably lots of people looking to get in once they hear I quit.
And what are you gonna do now?
Simple. Gonna make myself some easy money. I got a plan. Once I get my caps from Daughtry, I'm going to head on over to Gomorrah and win big at cards. There's not as many people playing at Gomorrah, so that means I've got better odds of winning big.
That doesn't work
I got
that
this
way.
figured out.
Yeah, sorry, dude. You don't sound real bright. And why did you quit the trade?
See, I thought the bounty hunting trade would be easy money, but it turns out it's hard work, so screw it. Also, I ran into this Mark who was a little too tough for me. I mean, I could have taken him. But with this guy, might have cost me some bad burns or an ass rape. I'm all for risking my life, but I'm a little sensitive about my asshole.
Well, you are an asshole. And, you know, we're not going to play cards with him.
Hey, yeah. Next time you see me, maybe I'll be rolling in a shitload of caps, right?
I highly doubt that, dude. You sound like a moron. I'm surprised he survived out there. And you?
Sounds like we're running prim now.
Yeah.
I'm Bitter Root, first Recon. You got a reason to talk to me?
I don't know. That's an unusual name, though.
You trying to start trouble?
Maybe.
You really not know where I got that name?
I didn't mean to offend. You don't have to tell me if you'd rather not.
It's a con name. You know, the great cons. That's what my parents were. I figured I grew up around the bastards. They owed me a name after all they put me through.
What happened to your parents?
They're dead. Got themselves killed at Bitter Springs. Served them right if you ask me.
Tell me what happened at Bitter Springs.
It was a massacre. That's what a lot of NCR folk will tell you. Most of them feel plenty bad about what happened. But I was there. Saw it myself. I don't care what anybody says. The cons asked for Bitter Springs. They wouldn't leave the NCR be. My damn parents, too. They were just as bad as the rest.
You don't really mean that, do you?
Don't I? Beg pardon, man, but you never met my parents. My dad got himself fucked up every chance he got. Always started with folk for no reason. Hell, he was the one who taught me to shoot. You know how? By taking pot shots at NCR, and not just soldiers. Civilians, too. Even kids. Then he'd get high with his buddies and swap tales about the folk they killed. Bunch of animals. And my mom? A couple of times she tried to sell me to some waster just to score some jet. Even the other cons said she was useless. Only reason they kept her around was because she was how'd my dad say it? A smoking piece of ass.
Wow. Okay. Rough childhood. So your name, it comes from Bitter Springs.
You're not fully grown till you've taken a beat down. Everybody gathers around and hits you till you're damn near dead. After that, if you haven't begged for mercy, you get to choose a new name. One you'll use for the rest of your life. When NCR slaughtered the cons of Bitter Springs, I hadn't got my beat down yet. I was still too young. The way I see it, Bitter Springs was my beat down. So afterward, I gave myself a name. It's all I got from the cons. It's all I ever want.
And how did you just survive the massacre?
Guess I could tell a pretty good story if I had a mind. But the truth is, I don't know. Just got lucky. They brought me to Daughtry after the battle. He was just a captain back then. Guess he saw something in me. Knew I didn't belong with the cons. Maybe he felt bad, too, about how his men killed my folks. I told him he did me a service, but he didn't believe me. Still doesn't. He's a good man, Daughtry. Doesn't act like it sometimes, I know. But he didn't have to take me in.
You're not telling me something. You couldn't have forgotten the whole massacre.
It's like I tell Major Daughtry. Best not to look under a rock if you don't really want to know what's there. Could be that NCR found some blood on me and none of it mine. Could be that a few of those cons didn't die from NCR bullets. I had scores of my own to settle. Deeper ones than NCR ever had. Don't bother asking who they were with.
Yeah, well, who were they with? But I guess we don't get to ask him that. All right, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, that's probably best.
So, we know his father's not the commanding officer, but we're going to ask it anyway.
Yeah, look, he's not my real father. He just looked after me for a while.
Yeah, we
It's
got
a long
that
story. I'd get tired of talking before it was through.
Right, good, because we don't want to hear it again. And how long have you been with the first Recon?
While, I guess. I don't keep too careful track of time. I like to keep things simple. Just focus on now. That's why they made me a sniper. You let your mind wander back a ways and you lose sight of what's in front of your eyes. Good way to miss a mark.
Yeah, and I lose sight of stuff, and I kind of miss out on what the hell I was doing and why I'm talking to you in the first place. But never mind.
All right. Goodbye.
God, why did we talk to him?
Smart
But
move
you.
for the Kings to back down. Howdy. Name's Sterling, first Recon. Can't say I've seen you before. I'd remember if I had.
You sure would. So you remember everybody that passed through here?
Got a good memory for faces, landmarks and such too. Comes with practice, that's all, and a lot of scouting from place to place.
Have you seen anything suspicious around here?
As a matter of fact, it's funny that you'd ask. A couple nights back, I was on watch in the yard. Got myself a habit of looking all around, not just where I'd expect to find trouble. Old habit, but it saved my hide on occasion. Round about 1 in the morning, I spied some lights in the control tower. That's the third time I've spied those lights, mind you. And every time I ask about it, they tell me the place was empty. I'm just saying, didn't look empty to me.
Thanks for that information.
No trouble at all. Might be nothing. Couple frisky young folks looking for a quiet place to snuggle up. That light is mighty consistent. Always there at 1 a.m.
1
Might
a.m.
be worth a look.
That's what we needed to know, I think. That's an interesting rifle you have there. It's lever action, right?
I call her the Long Carabine. Didn't always have the scope. I added that myself. Been shooting with her so long, couldn't bring myself to toss her away. Would have felt guilty to part with the old girl. The other snipers used bolt action, but Gorbets reckoned it didn't matter none if I was different, so long as I could hit my targets.
And how long have you been stationed here?
Going on 6 months now, but I reckon we'll be moving out soon enough. Can't talk about the details. Till then, we'll man the towers and keep an eye on the fiends. We've had more than our share of trouble from their direction. Whole thing smells of Caesar to me. Of course, that's just guesswork. But I'd still bet a few caps he's stirring up the locals against us.
And have you always been with the 1st Recon?
Used to be a ranger. One of the first they sent out east back before we took the dam. Observation and reconnaissance. We took the lay of the land, checked out the locals, and kept ourselves inconspicuous. A couple friends of mine were the first to scout the dam. That was back in '73, if I recall. A lot of those rangers are dead now. Vegas always chewed men up. It's just a little more literal nowadays.
And why did you leave the Rangers?
Well, that wasn't really a matter of choice. Got myself caught by legionaries up near Malpay. They had themselves some fun with me. Mangled my hands and feet pretty good. Wasn't much good with the pistol after that. Wasn't gonna be trekking across the waste on any more long scouts either.
How did you manage to escape?
Caesar's boys figured I wasn't going anywhere after what they'd done to me. So they didn't bother tying me up. I crawled out of there on my elbows and knees. Must have looked a sight. Then I rolled down an embankment into the Colorado. I guess I had a mind to drown rather than give Caesar's boys the satisfaction of killing me. But a couple rangers happened to be watching from across the river. They jumped on in and pulled me out of there. Lucky break, they said.
Cool.
Always a pleasure. Keep yourself safe.
It's interesting. He sounds like one of the most competent guys around here, and yet he's just only a corporal. That kind of says a lot to me about how people get promoted around this place. But let's not dwell on that. We're going to go find freaking Cook and take him out. We've had lots of nice conversations with these NCR people, and that bounty hunter freak, I think he is destined for some real rude awakening kind of deal over in Vegas.
Tasty.
But, alright.
Shit, did I just say that out loud?
Yeah, you did say that out loud. But it's fine. I like hearing you say it. So, this Cook person should be over here, and we're going to just whip out our sniper rifle and probably shoot his Brahmin. Is this the right way? We're going to end up breaking our leg or something, right? Oh, man. We're going to be blocked by something, right? I have to find a way around here. Uh-oh. I hear... Yeah, I hear mines. Girls, try not to get exploded when I set off mines. I'm assuming this is the way to cook. Alright, well, the sun's going down. This might turn out badly if it gets all dark. But if I'm not mistaken, Cook is in this... Yeah, he's somewhere inside here. Or maybe, is this Vault 3? Uh-oh.
I've got your back.
Here. Well, that's not the weapon I wanted to use, but it's fine. It works. And it works very, very well. Alright. Yeah, I'm seeing a couple markers in front of us here. This layer rifle is really powerful. But I think I still want to go with my sniper rifle for the range. And, okay, now we've got bad things. Yeah, that extra point of perception is paying off right now. I can tell. And you. Can we even get a headshot on you? Yes, indeed we can.
They are.
That was
Look at
nice.
the reward.
And how about... Aha, there's Cook. Alright, so we don't want to do headshots on Cook, but we can get torso shots on him. Oh, we can't, can we? Good lord. All of those misses? Alright, where's the Brahmin? I want to hit the Brahmin.
Take that.
Alright, girls, don't kill Cook. Don't blow his head off yet. You. Stop. Stop where you are. Oh my god. Just freaking explode them. Just like that. And you? No. No, no, no. Man, just the one shot exploding fiends. And that's Cook again. Alright, you know what? I'm not ready to take out Cook. Girls, don't kill that guy. I want him. You know what? It's not going to matter, is it? Where'd he go? Aha, you. Right. Oh, Vanessa, you're going to get in the way here, honey. Don't. Oh, my God. Okay. See, now she turned him into something there that is not... Alright, well, we can search him, and hopefully his head is intact. I'm assuming it is. Oh, God, that was weird. Head intact. I guess his head's intact. If it's not, it's not. Whatever. But that was good work. That was really good work. And I didn't even have to worry about those fiends at all, right? What is this place? South Vegas Ruins. Oh, I want to check it out. There's no point not checking it out. We're right here. But we have done enough for now. I think it's time to just put away our weapon. And, yeah. And, look, let's just stand in the firelight here and say thank you so much for joining. I hope you guys are enjoying this. If you are, smash that like button. We're going to turn in Cook's head, but I think we're going to look around here a little bit. Maybe just get off the questiness and do a little bit of exploration in the South Vegas ruins. But for now, I appreciate all the comments, tips, tricks, recommendations, and death threats. If you would, subscribe, share, favorite, and we'll talk with all of you again very, very soon.